What's going on, y'all? You know what I'm saying? What's up, YouTube? What's happening? What's popping? It's your boy, King David. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. If it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang, gang, gang. Shout out to my overseas gang, gang, gang. Let's get a little bit of... There we go. Shout out to my unsubscribed gang, gang, gang. If you're unsubscribed, you should go ahead and subscribe. Take a moment. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Go ahead. Come on. You guys see me like this? I need to turn this thing. Turn this thing. Let's do it like this today. Let's do it like this. We're still waiting you guys to subscribe. Go on ahead. Go on ahead. I'm gonna give you some more time. Ugh. This stuff out the way. I'm gonna go and get the ambiance right. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get the aesthetics right. Easy win. Easy. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, and the comments. Shout out to my members. Working on this thing, y'all. We're back in it. Look, I just got through eating. I almost forgot about this video, but I didn't forget about it, baby. Look, got the notes right here. Had this bad boy ready early, okay? I added a few things to the notes, put a second page on it, but you guys are gonna love it. So listen, I appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel. So as you guys pour into the channel, allow me to pour into you guys with this dope ass video. That being said, I think that's, I'm trying to make sure you guys get, there we go, even better. I got a little bit of the, yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's talk about it. You've seen the title, okay? And this is what's going on right now, right? Look, right now, by this time, you know what I'm saying, you're over your ex and way over and way past, you know, looking way past, probably got some other people that you don't look way past right now, you know, but you're glowing from the inside out. You don't think this bust down sees that? You know what I mean? This ex and other exes, please understand, if you're glowing up like I am right now, which, you know, we're all connected, we're all a soul tribe, you know what I mean? Look, your previous ex, the main one that did you wrong, the one prior to that, the ones that are in relationships, the ones that are married, they're all watching you. I'm telling you the truth. You can believe me or you cannot. You know what I'm saying? I'm tapped in. I'm trying to let you know. You know what I'm saying? You are dreaming big and living bigger. God has carried you through what would normally destroy just about anyone else. I mean, there were multiple layers you had to go through, and throughout those layers, the first phase would have destroyed most, you know, finding out the person's cheating and whatever, trying to discard you as if you're, you know, expendable, you know, because they really were never down to begin with properly. They're an opportunist. You no longer had an opportunity for them. They thought they drained everything dry and they looked on to the next opportunity. However, you were playing possum, all right? You were doing everything you could to play possum. You seen the person doing what they're about to do. So, you know, you played possum, played stupid, let them think that you're all bummed out and depleted, like, oh, he's a vegetable, goofball goober. When they go ahead and show their true intentions, right? Then you go ahead and you proceeded accordingly. But a lot of that would have broken a whole lot of people. That would have broken, because that's what the narc did on purpose in the first place, right? But it didn't, right? Then you had to go through a whole homeless phase where you had to move everything out of the place for the narc and yourself, which would have broken a lot of people, right? Having to move in with their parents, having to live outside in their vehicle would have broken most people. It wouldn't break you, okay? Didn't even cause you to sweat. You're still trying to help people while you're going through it. That being said, after you phase out of that, you're moving into some other new place, out of, you know, in the middle of nowhere, you know, no one there, and you know, you got your child and you're starting over, and you'd have plenty of people whining about that. You don't whine. You get on here, you handle your business. Most people don't even ask you about your kid because you're handling it so well. You know, you're not whining, you know, to make anybody feel like you need any help, right? So they're not even bringing that up at all. You know what I'm saying? You're just carrying yourself well. You've been going through multiple phases, and then, you know, managed to get over someone that you thought, you know, was the love of your life or whatever, because you weren't cheating on the person. You know what I mean? You know that you did everything possible in that relationship, so you walked away when you needed to. You know what I'm saying? To spare yourself. And again, you had to do what you had to do to get up out of there. You know, however you did it. I'm telling you, with a narc, even if you don't know what they are, you know you cannot let them know your moves. You know that they're the kind of person that's going to try to blow the whole situation up. Whether you know about narcissism or not, you know that person. So when you moved in silence, moved away from everything, got away from everything, which again would have broken most people, you know, you're doing it with the greatest, or looking like you're doing it with the greatest of ease, right? These clowns are sitting back in amazement, watching you overcome all their attacks, all their gaslighting, all their gang stalking, the smear campaigns that they ran against you. Again, would have broken a lot of people, because they talk bad about you and your child as if you don't know that they did. I mean, to talk bad about me is one thing, but to talk bad about my kid, how in the world? My kid's pretty much perfect. So how this person still try to find reasons to try to call my kid slow and all this different other stuff? You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. But she did. And then she thinks I don't know about it, right? Because she didn't say nothing about it. You do know about these different things, man, right? You know what was said about you behind your back. But the audacity for these people, because I'm gonna get to this point at the end, but it's really about how you go through all that with them, and then they try to come back when you're on your glow up. And it's not for you at all. Don't ever get it confused. They miss the energy, and they see your glow up, and they're an opportunist. They're an opportunist, okay? Your ex, you know what I'm saying, was stalking your social media. You got your hater, your social media haters stalking your social media. You know what I'm saying? While you overcame all those obstacles I just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, don't knock that over. You know what I'm saying? Which, again, you know, would have broken most, and most would have never recovered from. You did it. You know, God carried you through that. You know what I'm saying? God was talking to you the entire time. You decided to follow. You know, as you got through that, you realized no matter what this narcissist tried to do with their lovers, you know, pillow talking and getting their family members, especially the weird ass mother-in-law who's acting like she's some kind of way in a relationship with you, which makes the situation even more strange. You know what I'm saying? This would have broken most people. This would have caused, and they sat back, and they've done this before to people. They've done this before to people. Okay, so don't think you're the first to get it done to. That's why the family was so cold to you the entire time. They knew what was going to happen to you. They've done this before. She was trained by the best. He or she was trained by the best, which is their parent, one of the parents, right? So you're just dating the parent. That's why the parent be so mad at you whenever you know what I'm saying? It's a weird situation. It's completely weird. But these narcs, you know, they're sitting back thinking, I've broken multiple people before. When you walk away and become better, because most of the time they break them, the person, they can always say, well, look, this person's mentally disturbed. This person is doing way better now. I'm doing way worse now. Look, they barely can get by. But when you get away from them and you're doing tons better than those losers, it makes them look like, well, hold up now. You talk a lot of junk about this person like you did your ex before them. And the ex before them said the same thing this person's saying. This person got away. You know, maybe the ex before you didn't. Maybe the ex before you was a decent motherfucking dude, and I didn't give him a chance because I was listening to a narc. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I could have probably got along with the baby dad. He probably told me all kind of stuff. He really seemed like a decent dude. But again, this is what the narcs do. This is how I know what she's saying about me. She dogged the crap out of that man for no reason, and he never even really said nothing bad about her to me. Probably because, you know, she would have cheated on me. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that you don't really see that they're doing. Because she, you know, these people are never really in it, you know, for the wholesome value of being in a relationship. They don't like you. They really don't. They don't like how you're charming. They don't like how people come to you. They don't like how their friends, not their wicked family, but regular family members like you more than them. You know, because the regular family members can see through the facade of them, and you're genuine. So all this stuff bothers. So they really do hate you. So the whole goal is to destroy you, whether they say it or not. Even when they're claiming that they miss you, because this is what the video is about. Remember, these people did everything possible to destroy you while you were already down. These people gang stalked you. They're still doing it to this day. These people have other people and family members gang stalking you for them when they're not able to do it. And these goofy family members and friends are doing it for them. No one's checking anybody on any of this stuff. So it's a bunch of psychopaths doing a bunch of psycho things to you for no reason. I want you to remember that. I don't care how happy-go-lucky I'm looking on this thing or whatever. Don't ever think I forget. I know what you're doing. I know what you did. You know, don't come over here asking about my kid. Don't try to slide in a couple months. Don't wait until you see me with a new girlfriend and then try to, I'm telling you, you're going to be met with the same response. I want nothing to do with you, okay? I'm trying to get up out of every situation I have with you as soon as possible. So, you know, and you feel the same way with these people. I'm sure you do. So I want you to keep the same energy. I don't want you to ever like get so happy that you start feeling like you have to feel guilty, and I don't know, like you maybe feel like forgiving this person is letting them back in. No. You can forgive them all day long, but that don't mean that you got to let them violate your boundaries. Your boundary is people like that are not allowed in your inner circle, period. They set the standard. What you look like letting them in, never in your life. You understand? And I hate to be, but never in your life. And see, what they do is they're psychopaths. So they're sitting around like, I just wait a certain amount of time and wait all you want to. Wait 3 years, wait 1 year, wait 2 months, wait 7 to 10 years. It don't matter. The response will be the same, and it'll probably be met with a little bit more litigation from a lawyer or something like that, letting you know you need to go ahead and back it off and, you know, move on with your life before you end up in jail or prison or whatever, you know, for stalking and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. So remember these things. I don't care. Do not let them slide back in. I don't care how bad your options seem right now while you're single, or how much you're intimidating people and women and they don't want to approach you. You are never thinking about going back to that goofball, goober ex. And again, you walked away not only unscathed, but you're prettier and you're more handsome than you ever were with that person. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? After calling your power back, you're even more powerful now, and you're looking younger and better than you ever looked, right? I mean, you don't call your power back. You know what true happiness is, which is your peace. And your peace is going to have you resonating as close to God as possible. I mean, why wouldn't you be when you're at peace? Probably by yourself, you know, meditating, watching the grass blow in the wind, you know. Wonder why ain't no birds chirping right now. There we go. The birds chirping out here. But just loving nature, loving the Son of God, loving everything. Realizing that, you know, you got caught up in the narc because you got caught up in the system. And you were worried about what everybody else was doing and what everybody else had. And you thought you had to have an attractive person. Woody, woody, woo. No, you didn't. And you messed up, okay? When you should have been getting used to being by yourself, getting rid of any codependency issues that you don't think you have, that you probably did, getting good with being by yourself. So when you see this predator coming, you know what I'm saying, your way, you'll be able to identify him a mile away. You'll be able to smell a narc coming a mile away. It's narc in the air. You know what I mean? That's how you'll be able to identify these creatures. Listen, when you're by yourself, when you'll know a good-natured person, you'll feel their energy. You've been by yourself so long, you know ill-intended energy. I can feel the energy, y'all. Listen, I'm in the doggone Domino's getting some food. This gorgeous young lady pulled up next to me. She was shyly looking at me. You know, I felt her energy. It was beautiful. I go inside, and I'm just trying to get my Domino's, and I got some guy, some older guy, talking about, you know, where did you get your haircut at? You know, I got a barbershop, and listen, first of all, no offense, but I'm African-American. I'm only going to an African-American barber if I do go to a barber. No offense. Secondly, I kind of feel like he was hitting on me. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. And that's that low vibrational energy that I'm talking about. And you got to be able to handle that situation, because when he's like, yeah, I go to the barbershop, and all I did was like, and I grabbed my pizza and I rolled out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let you disturb my energy with that goofball, goober stuff. Your wife's in the doggone vehicle. What you doing talking to me, goofy? Right? But I could detect that low vibrational, you know what I'm saying, down low energy going on, right? And again, this ain't nothing to shout out to my LGBTQ. You know I love y'all, you know what I mean? But y'all are proud of y'all business. I'm talking about the down low, ashamed of themselves type people. We ain't got no time for that. You know what I mean? We ain't got no times for it. All right? Look, let's keep it going. They know you're a hot commodity. I'm looking better than ever. And you know you fine, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta say it. It goes without saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Wrong page. I got caught up in the moment, y'all. Spanking the doggone page. I lost my track. Oh, here we go. All right, anyway, look. They see you have high-level options. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean this is no shade. I mean this in the least amount of shade as possible. But look, they see you have high-level options, and it makes them look like leftovers. I don't mean in any shady way, and I'm not talking about nobody specific. I'm just talking about exes in general, okay? Okay? You know what I mean? But these new options are making them look like leftovers. Listen. Like, look, now after their people have turned on them, you know what I'm saying, and they feel alone, they want to come back. What's going on? There's no take backsies, man. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be like this with it, right? When you're a man and a woman and you didn't work out and she accumulates more bodies, those bodies count. And I know y'all want to be like, why does the bodies count? We're not talking about a car. Okay, listen. Men have very little things to get value out of. Women can get, you know what, just by walking out the door. Think of it like this, right? I thought about this for a couple of minutes before I came out here. The way we look at your body count is the way you guys look at a criminal record. Okay? Huh, you like this, don't you? I know you do, baby. Listen, the way y'all look at a criminal record, yeah, a couple felonies, you know what I'm saying, a couple misdemeanors, you might let it pass because you like that bad boy. Let that joker been in jail about 10 times. You gonna wonder if you got a boyfriend up in there or something. You gonna be like, what's going on? Do you not know how to make better decisions in life? You're gonna be like, you know, but then you got other options. Some that's only been to jail a couple times, and you got some that ain't been to jail at all. Not only not been to jail or arrested, but work for the government with a top secret clearance, baby. Why in the world would you go for the mug that's been to jail 10 times? Why would you do it? Why would you do it? They don't know how to make wise decisions. Why would you do it? You know what I'm saying? You could, but why? Why? You wouldn't, okay? You wouldn't. So that's how the body count is for us, all right? Why in the world am I going to go to someone that's accumulating all these bodies, getting that wear and tear, when I can get to a young lady whose mind is probably in a place where they know they don't need someone, you know what I mean? You heard that goofy crow? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, why in the world? Make it make sense, y'all. Make 18 minutes. I got to go. Listen, ladies, I want you to think about it like that. Criminal records. Shut up. Criminal records, right? And having a bunch of different charges as opposed to like having somebody without a criminal record or nothing, right? Why would you deal with it? You wouldn't. So let's stop playing with it like that. We don't want the extra bodies. I don't need the wear and tear, and you don't know how long semen stays inside of a woman. Look it up, right? So again, just in case you look past everything else you got going wrong in your life, the bodies alone is enough for me never to go back. The bodies alone. Love y'all.